You know we love easy and you know we love one-pan dishes, but we also love saving money. So today we begin our series on feeding 4 people for $10. Ish. We're gonna be very close. Sometimes we might be slightly under. Today, we might be slightly over by 50, 60 cents. In any case, 4 people for 10 bucks-ish? There's no bad in that. No bad in that. There's no better time of the year to think about that kind of eating and saving than right frickin' now when we all got through Christmas and the holidays and Kwanzaa and Hanukkah and all that nonsense. It's one pan. There's potatoes, there's ground beef, there's spices, there's a little cream and a little bit of cheese. And that's it. And you know what you get? You get deliciousness. And who doesn't want that? Vegetables first. We're gonna start by dicing up an onion, then addressing the potatoes. You know this drill. I like to cut it in half from the north to the south equator. Is that what that is?
North to the South Pole.
North to the South Pole. North to south equator doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
Then I do this, flatten them out. I take this piece. Oh my God. Max, make this look better. Sometimes you get an onion that cooperates. Sometimes you get this bullshit. Hang on, just give me an hour. I honestly can't get it. Ugh. Why did I do that in the first place? And the other half. You want to leave the root end on because that'll help keep the onion together. A couple horizontals, then these guys. And then you cut like this, you get that pretty little dice. Beautiful. Tell you what, it's the beginning of a new year. It's the perfect time to work on your skills. Now our potatoes. And the potatoes are simple. We just want to cut the ends off, peel them, and wedge them up like that, right? Finish off the batch. And when they're all done, it's time to get them into a pan. Cast iron pan, knob of butter, a little olive oil, let it melt. And when it does, in they go. Try and get everybody a little coated. Okay, when they're all a little glossy, nice. Let's season them a bit. And we want now for them to start to get a little color and soften. So we'll give them a minute or so like this. Potatoes, not particularly expensive, nice and hearty, and everybody likes them. They're perfect in a $10-ish recipe. Yeah, you can see we're starting to get a little bit of color on some of them, and that's okay, it's gonna happen. So now, get them in a single layer, put a lid on, and we'll give them a stir every now and then, but we're gonna leave them mostly like this for 7, 8 minutes. Ah, look it. See this color? That's what you want. And we're looking for them to be a little bit soft, not a lot. It's got more cooking time in a bit, but if we take a little knife, yeah, see that? That's great. Okay, I'm gonna take these guys out. Set those aside, add a tiny bit more oil, and now our ground beef, just like that. Now let's get some good color on it, a nice good sear before we start to move it around. So, like, that's nice. Give it a little bust up. Now we're gonna add our onion. Mix, let the onion start to soften and the beef finish. And we'll throw some seasonings on top. Some dry basil, dry thyme, a little oregano, and fennel, which I like, but I don't use often enough. You don't want to use the seed form though, so I'm gonna use my mortar and pestle and break them up, just a little. And great. A little salt and pepper, and we mix. Smelling great. And just as the beef is finishing, the pink is going away. We come back with our potato friends. Give them a mix. We're gonna add 2 things. Some chicken stock. Yes, it could be beef stock, but sometimes I find using chicken stock keeps things a little lighter, which is kind of nice. And some heavy cream. And we mix. Right, lid goes back on. We leave this, I don't know, for another 5, 6 minutes. We'll let things thicken up a little bit. The potatoes are finished cooking. Everything will be beautiful. Okay, we are so close. Looking beautiful. Okay, couple things. One is a little splash of dark soy. And I always say this, we're not making Chinese food. We're making better flavors and better color when you add the dark soy. It's that little umami boost that makes everything better. Now, a little grated Parmesan for a little salty kick. Mix. We're gonna put a little bit more on top of each. Now you're talking, buddy. Now you're talking. Look how it's thickened up so nicely. Ooh. All right, we take this away, get a bowl, and we can eat. And here we are. Oh boy. And a little of this. Now, as is true to my form, I forgot something, and what I forgot was the garlic with the onions. So I'm just gonna give it a little garlic powder right here. That'll be delicious. The recipe will reflect the proper garlic though. And then I promised a little bit more cheese and a little green. There you go. Voila. Italian beef and potatoes in one pan for under 10 bucks. So basically that's $2.50 you're looking at, ish. Oh, hey now, this is making me happy. Get a little potato here, get a little of this, and a little of this. What is not to like? You know, I could do like 4 salads under 10 bucks and they'd be great. But salad isn't doing it for me. This is comfort food. This is comforting food. Oh my God. These are Yukon Gold potatoes. I think they're the way to go. Of course you could use Russets. There's just something about these that I really love, and the color. You know they're gonna look way better in this than the white of the Russet. Okay. Thanks for hanging out with us. Welcome to 2026 again. I'll stop saying it because, you know, we're now a couple of videos in, but we appreciate you being here with us. Let us know what you want to see us make. We're here for you.
Tonight is the night. It's not a walk, it is a must. So come and dance with me, girl. To the track of my dance.
The world is your oyster. Who's calling me?